they're getting into a fight. They just autonomously started fighting. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn and we are back to play some more of the Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge with our second generation sim Ren. In our last episode, we had big summer blowout and we got together with all of the family. We saw that Ren's oldest child, Madeline, and her, I guess their husband, Aiden, had a baby. So we went and met that baby, which was a little girl named Lexi. And then Madeline went to prom and broke things off with Blair Elderberry, who she had kind of started dating, and then they went to prom together, and then things kind of fell apart and they broke up at prom. Today, we're going to be aging up Elizabeth, who is the youngest child of the third gen, and who's going to be our third gen heir, into a child. So that will be happening today. So if we come on over here into game, I wanted to show you something that I did. I went in and I took a look at Ren's family members. So Ren had two brothers and a sister. One of those was Rowan, and Rowan has a partner and they had a child together, and then they've had a second child together. So I actually went in and I gave the two kids makeovers. I don't remember their names off the top of my head, but I gave the two kids makeovers to kind of make them a little bit less Sims Towny-ish. So I did that. Forrest, who was the youngest of the four Whim siblings, he was Poppy's twin, is a loner. And so I left him alone. He's living in Ren's old house back in Evergreen Harbor. And so I thought we'll just leave him as he is. I don't think he would get married. He's a loner. That's fine. But Poppy wasn't a loner, and she had never gotten together with anybody. So I actually made Poppy a partner and moved him in with her. So we'll see, maybe Poppy will have some kids. They're all adults now. So I thought it seemed fitting that she has a partner. So I made this sim as her partner and I gave her a partner. And then this is Lily and Aiden, and Pippa had a bunch of puppies and their daughter Lexi. So that's kind of like what the family is looking like right now. Now let's go get into our household and start playing with our Sims. If we take a peek at the calendar, we will see that Elizabeth's birthday is tomorrow in game on Monday, which is also Spooky Day. So we will be aging her up. Today, though, is new skill day. So everybody kind of wants to learn some new skills, and it looks like Ren probably should get some breakfast going. Do we have batter? Can we make some waffles, maybe? I don't have any batter. Okay, how about we clean this because it's gross, and let's get some batter started. What is Elizabeth doing? Elizabeth, don't poop your pants. Okay, Elizabeth is aging up tomorrow, but she needs some help with her skills. She's got her communication skill maxed, which makes the most sense. I kind of had hoped that maybe she would be potty trained, but she just pooped her pants. So that's not happening. Madeline is the oldest child in the house, and she is currently feeling very sad. She's having the breakup blues. Her relationship coming to an end is a sad event in anybody's life. She did break up with Blair. She wanted to do that as part of her aspiration. So she is a drama llama, and now she wants to have an enemy rival. And I was wondering if Blair might not be the one that becomes that enemy rival, since they had this falling out and this breakup at prom. Maybe it's her, or maybe it's Sophie Fabulous. They've never gotten along, and Sophie is kind of mean. So maybe that's who ends up being Madeline's enemy rival. Okay, Elizabeth has reached level 4 of the imagination skill, so this is good. I love how there's just homework everywhere. I don't even know whose homework this is. There's just random kids' homework on the table. I think they're from William's friends. All right, so William wants to ride a bike for 4 hours as part of his aspiration. He does have a bike right here. So We could have Ren come and try to teach him how to ride. Maybe he can ask for help riding the bike. Elizabeth, why is Elizabeth sad? Toy timeout from playing with toys. Will someone provide me with something else to do? These toys are going to bring on tears, and she's in here crying over her toys. Oh my gosh. Okay, she's gonna eat these apple bacon waffles, but I think they're gonna make her kind of wild, but that's what's available. Okay, William reached motor level 7 as he's out here with Ren. Ren is trying to teach him how to ride his bike. She tried to help Poppy and Forrest learn how to ride their bikes when she was a teenager. And so now she is trying to help him learn how to ride his bike. Like all kind of coming around full circle. So he has ridden his bike a little bit, but he is ready for a break. Actually, maybe he'll do his homework. Let's have him get his homework done for now. So apparently Sophie Fabulous has actually shown up here while Madeline was out, like, kind of watching William work on riding his bike. And so she's gonna be like, why are you just here and just showing up? I think we'll do some mean interactions with her. They can, okay, Madeline is gonna act tough. And let's see if we can get her to be our rival. I mean, maybe Madeline is kind of making fun of what she's wearing. I love how Elizabeth is like out here watching this too. She's wandering around. Madeline is being mean. Elizabeth is cruising herself. Now, Elizabeth is going to be an interesting sim with her lifestyle as well. So the rules to this challenge are linked down below, so you can go and take a look now and see what is coming up in Generation 3. So we'll just say Elizabeth is going to be a bit of a handful. Ooh, it looks like Madeline has not been getting along with a particularly argumentative sim. Argumentative sims are not afraid to be a bit mean when the situation calls for it and tend to be angrier overall. This can often rub sims the wrong way. In terms of sim preferences, would you say that Madeline dislikes argumentative sims? I mean, yes, she does. She does not like Sophie Fabulous. They are not getting along, and in fact, Sophie is probably going to become that rival. Oh, and William just finished his aspiration. Madeline's over here being mean to Sophie while William is finishing his playtime captain aspiration. So that's great. What did he get for that? He got the pack animal trait. These sims love improving themselves and others together. They have faster relationship and skill gain when training with friends. Okay, so he is gonna like hanging out and being with friends. Oh my goodness, they're getting into a fight. They just autonomously started fighting. Oh my gosh, Madeline and Sophie are fighting. Madeline is really angry from an argument loser. How frustrating. Being inarticulate and factually incorrect has never been more infuriating. And so now they have gotten in a fight. Oh my goodness. We have to join an enemy. Oh, okay. Apparently we need to join an after-school activity in order to declare her our enemy. Is she in an after-school activity, I wonder? Let's see. They are grudging after a fight. Madeline and Sophie have some unfinished business. This conflict is unresolved and tensions are high, at least from Madeline's perspective. And then there is a festering grudge between them. Okay, let's have Madeline then join an after-school activity, since apparently we need to do that so that we can have a rival, an enemy rival. I don't know that Sophie is in any kind of like club that she could be our rival. I kind of want to have Madeline be a cheerleader. I think that that suits her more than like chess club or computer or football. She's not very logically driven where like the chess team or the computer team would make sense, but I think cheerleading might be a little bit more her thing. So Madeline has now joined the cheer team. So she's gonna have cheerleading after school. Let's see, who might be her rival? Could it be Jose? He is a rival. Okay. So Jose here is going to be the one who is her enemy rival, because that's something that she needs for the Drama Llama aspiration. No, we're not going to go over to Skylar's house right now. Let's have Sophie go home, though, since they are not particularly friendly with each other. And I like how they get in this fight. They hate each other, but then Sophie's just like in the house hanging out. Madeline is feeling confident from being triumphant from fighting. Bolstered with confidence, emerged from an intense scuffle unscathed. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get Elizabeth to come down and go potty so that she doesn't poop her pants again, and maybe we can max her potty skill before she ages up. She's angry, but I'm not an alien. She's angry from being called an alien. Who called Elizabeth an alien? How could they claim that Elizabeth is an alien? Elizabeth has never even been to Sixum. I've never seen that before. And then it's a toddler. Like, it's really funny. Who called Elizabeth an alien? Ren is angry too from witnessing inappropriate behavior. There's a time and a place for everything, but it's abhorrent to display such behavior in front of a proper sim. Is it because Madeline got in a fight? Maybe it's because Madeline got in a fight. I don't know. Some drama happening around here. Oh hey, Penny has learned to pee outside on the front steps. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's better than in the house. Marginally. William has woken up at like 4 o'clock in the morning with a loose tooth, and he is going through a phase. He's having a bit of a mean streak. So maybe he's getting a little bit older, and he's maybe starting to just feel a little bit overshadowed. He is the only boy in the house, so maybe that's making him feel a little bit left out of the family, a little bit not included, and so he's just kind of having like a bit of a mean streak as a way of just kind of like trying to assert himself and find his place in the family. Oh no, Elizabeth has a cold. Some rest and either home remedies or some over-the-counter medications can help, but it should go away on its own in a few days. Watch out because it could turn into bronchitis. Oh no, and her birthday is coming up. What a terrible time to have a cold. Poor little Elizabeth. Ooh, and it is spooky day. So that means everybody can... we haven't decorated the house either. It's spooky day. Everybody can go to school dressed in costumes, and we can do trick-or-treaters and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and we can put up some decorations. We've got some nice spooky fall decorations up on the outside of the house. We actually probably need to like redo the whole house because for Ren's Gen, we're supposed to go all out decorating for the holidays. So we do kind of need to get the house reset and looking a little bit more spooky. All right, so we have added a few spooky decorations to the outside of the house as well, so that we are decorated for a spooky day. And we also have a pumpkin carving station. So maybe once William gets home from school, he might want to carve a pumpkin, and Madeline might want to carve a pumpkin too. I mean, let's be honest, like everybody likes to carve pumpkins of all ages. Maybe Elizabeth will age up too, and then she will also carve a pumpkin. Ren does not work today. So really it's just gonna be, she's gonna be kind of home with Elizabeth. Elizabeth is working on that potty skill and trying to see if we can max that out before she ages up. She needs a bath as well. Let's have Ren come and give Elizabeth a bath. She's feeling very sad. She is stuffed up and she's feeling kind of alone because she was by herself. But Ren's coming to get her. She's gonna give Elizabeth a little bath, and later on we will be celebrating her birthday. We didn't send them to school in costumes. Oops. Oh well. Maybe we'll have Ren come and carve a pumpkin. Let's see. She can carve a smiling pumpkin. Let's have her do an orange smiling pumpkin. Oh no, Penny is a jumpy dog. Don't spook her. And it's spooky day. Oh no. Ren is getting the spooky day started. She is carving herself a pumpkin that she can display. Penny is kind of supervising the whole thing. Elizabeth has wandered out to watch. She's really curious about what's going on, but she's not quite big enough to carve the pumpkin just yet. But Ren has successfully carved her smiling pumpkin. Here, we can put that over here. I love how Penny is also supervising Elizabeth going potty. Ren is back here cross stitching, but Penny is like making sure that Elizabeth is getting her potty skill built up and achieved. And with Penny's supervision, Elizabeth has reached level 3 of the potty skill. So she is officially potty trained. Very good. I love how she hasn't like achieved any cognitive milestones. She's mastered her communication skill. She's learned to talk. She's learned to walk. She's learned to climb stairs. She's mastered potty training, threw a temper tantrum, and went to daycare for the first time. But she does not have any cognitive skills. So I think let's get her playing with shapes. Ideally, I would like her to have all of her toddler skills to level 3 before she ages up into a child. So let's see if we can make that happen. She's at 70% of level 2 of the thinking skill, so I think we could probably make that work. Brenna's feeling inspired because of carving a pumpkin, and because she is an expert stitcher. She completed a cross stitch project, and her child has got a skill to level 3, and she loves cross stitch. Ooh, should Madeline invite over classmate Blair? They broke up at prom. I think we're gonna say no. I don't think Madeline wants her to come over. Plus, Madeline has cheerleading after school, so she's gonna have to leave and go to that pretty quickly. So I think that we're gonna say no. But now William is home, so let's have him come carve a pumpkin. Maybe he can carve a cockeyed pumpkin. Let's do a pale orange cockeyed pumpkin for him. So he is working on his pumpkin carving. He's got to scoop all the guts out and get rid of the guts. Okay, he's got the guts scooped. Now he's like, okay, where is the knife so that I can carve my face? All right, he's got the eyes carved. He's working at it. Madeline is off to cheerleading. So he has finished his pumpkin. It's really goofy, and he is dressed up as Yoda. So we need to get his pumpkin placed. And we'll have him light the candle for this as well. Elizabeth has reached level 3 of her thinking skill, so she has gotten all of her skills to level 3. So this is good. I think we'll have her just have like a little nap until it's time to celebrate her birthday. Oh, hey, Lily has come over. Let's invite Lily in. Maybe Lily has shown up because she knows that it's Elizabeth's birthday and she wanted to come and help the family celebrate. So once Madeline gets home from school, I think we will celebrate Elizabeth's birthday, and we can invite over the family, and Poppy and Forrest and Rowan can come over and celebrate as well. Which means, actually, that Ren had better get a cake made. Let's make a chocolate cake for Elizabeth. I don't know why this is where William is doing his homework. He's standing on a stool by the stove doing his homework. How about you don't do your homework there and move so that your mom can make a cake. I think we need to reset him. And then Ren, bake a chocolate cake for Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth's condition is improving and she's starting to feel a little bit better. So that's good. Maybe this little nap is helping her a little bit. She's having a little rest before it's time to celebrate her birthday. All right, Madeline is also back home. I think since Madeline's back home and Ren is making the cake, we'll have her come carve a pumpkin. So maybe we'll have her make a cat pumpkin. She can do an orange cat pumpkin. All right, the cake is ready. So we're gonna start a gathering of the Whims family and have everyone come over because we do want to celebrate little Elizabeth's birthday into a child. Williams come up to Ren and said, someone said eating dirt was okay, but someone else said eating dirt will make you die. Is it okay to eat dirt? Ren's gonna be like, no, it's really unhealthy. Don't eat dirt. I feel like every single one of my Sims kids comes up and asks about eating dirt. All right, Elizabeth is awake, so we're gonna have Ren grab her and come and help Elizabeth blow out her candles, and our Gen 3 heiress will very soon be a child. Madeline is still carving her pumpkin out here, completely oblivious to the birthday about to take. Wait, no, you're not putting Elizabeth to bed, Ren. You're supposed to be aging her up. Oh my gosh. No. No, stop going to bed. You're supposed to be aging. Oh my god. This kid who hates bedtime is now going to bed on her own instead of like letting someone help her blow out her candles for her birthday. Okay, here we go. So Ren is bringing Elizabeth over and she is blowing out her candles and celebrating her birthday. All right, Elizabeth has aged up into a child. And if we take just a real quick peek at the rules, she is going to, as an adult, complete the serial romantic aspiration. She's going to max the mixology career, and she needs to have the clumsy, non-committal, and outgoing traits. So one of the things with her is that she is going to try for baby with 3 different sims. We're not going to like know who the father is of the child. So this is kind of an important thing. She is going to max the dancing, mixology, and juice fizzing skills. And she's got a hobby of making juice. So she's going to be an outgoing, a really social sim. And so it's with those things in mind that we're going to be picking her childhood aspiration. But as for her traits, her first trait is going to be outgoing. And then since she's gonna be kind of a wild child, she's going to be partying a lot. She's, gonna live a fast life. I was thinking that slumber party animal would kind of make the most sense for her. So this sim wants to be the life of the party in a uniquely creative way. And I think that that really fits who Elizabeth is going to be and what the goals are for this generation. So we're making Elizabeth a slumber party animal. So let's give Elizabeth a makeover. All right, so this is Elizabeth. So as I said, she will be our Gen 3 heir. She is a slumber party animal and an outgoing sim, and she likes the color purple, hardworking sims, and pranks. She does not like Baroque music or the pipe organ. So no pipe organs for her. That's not going to happen. But here she is. She looks a lot like Ren. She is a science baby. And we just really used Ren's genetics and like whatever random ones got inserted. But she does look a lot like Ren as a child. So here is her everyday outfit. Her formal wear. Her athletic wear. Her sleepwear. Her party wear. Her swimwear. Her hot weather wear, and her cold weather wear. And so she is all ready to get started with school and to have all of the slumber parties. Oh no, and she aged up with a severe disease from her cold. Elizabeth feels just awful. Better rest and take it easy for a while. This isn't going away tomorrow. Rest, home remedies, and a trip to the pharmacy are sure to make a difference. She was starting to feel better, but then she celebrated her birthday and maybe that was like too much for her and she's now really not feeling well. Oh dear. All right, so her aspiration is slumber party animal. And so she wants to attend a slumber party and achieve level 3 of the social skill. So we'll have to be thinking about that for her. The other thing that we need to do is it is time to take this room downstairs that has been like a nursery and a room for toddlers and infants, and we need to convert this into a child's room because Elizabeth is the last child that's going to be born in this house. So let's do that right now. All right, so I redid Elizabeth's room a little bit and made it a little bit more fitting for a child. And since she likes the color purple, we have made it purple. I think since she is feeling tired and not feeling all that well, we're gonna send her to bed right away so that maybe she can get better from her cold. So Forrest is William's uncle, and he is here because they're celebrating Elizabeth's birthday. And we just got the jokester family dynamic that has popped up between William and Forrest, and they're actually both goofballs. So this, I think, is the perfect dynamic between these two. They do get along really well with each other, and it's probably because they are both really silly. But I think because it's starting to get late, we're gonna end our family gathering and let everybody go home. We have celebrated Elizabeth's birthday. She's still not feeling well, so she has gone to bed early. but everyone else is going to head off for home, and she's going to have her first day of school in the morning. And I think with that, we're probably going to wrap this episode up here. This one might be a little bit of a shorter episode. I wanted to just kind of like wrap things up with Elizabeth celebrating her birthday, and we can go into our next episode starting to focus on her and her aspiration and all of those things that we're going to need to focus on with her. As far as Ren and her gen is concerned, we're really just waiting for her to become an elder, because once she becomes an elder, then she's going to find a relationship and she will get married as an elder. But right now, we're just kind of like waiting for that time to pass. So we have almost 2 weeks, like sim weeks, for that to happen. So we've got some time with the rest of the kiddos. I think Madeline's birthday is starting to get kind of close. So we're just going to kind of keep working on their aspirations and getting to know them, as well as Elizabeth. Now that she's a child, it will be a lot easier to get to know her. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next. Bye!